Chris. It's a crazy story, a lot. That was a clap right behind me.
On December 20th, 2025, the YouTube channel A Tiny Nomad documented a solo winter drive through Alaska. The journey followed Gina, a nomadic traveler living out of her Toyota 4Runner, as she drove from Palmer toward Fairbanks, the coldest city in the United States. The channel focuses on slow travel, winter survival, and minimalist life on the road. This time, the landscape offered only cold, distance, and silence.
Y'all just don't even know how much I'm enjoying this section of the Parks Highway right now. For it to be dead of winter and this road to be so nice is a freaking luxury. Not having to worry about ice or even slow down, I'm cruising. I know it's not gonna last long though. They've done a really fantastic job at keeping this road, at least this section, plowed and clear. I just checked Denali National Park weather, which is, I think Denali's an hour and a half, 2 max away from Fairbanks, and it's supposed to snow in Denali tonight, which could mean snow for that whole area. That could make a difference on if I decide to keep driving all day today or to stop. I would rather not drive this highway if it's gonna snow tonight. And I just found out it is calling for snow tonight in Fairbanks. So I might want to try to get to Fairbanks by tonight. Alright, we have officially got into this section where it's pretty nasty. This is just straight ice we're driving on right now. Well, friends, we may not make it to Fairbanks today like I thought, because I did not expect this highway to be as bad as it is. It was so good in the beginning, and now I'm just driving on ice. I've never driven on ice like this before. I'm having to drive very slow. Right now I'm going 35 miles per hour. It's absolutely brutal, you guys. It's awful. I have been going about 45 miles per hour for a long time now, and nobody's behind me. That means that most people probably don't drive on this road in the winter, I guess. The bright side is we are officially halfway there.
As Gina left Palmer and headed north, the temperature dropped quickly and daylight faded. What began as a manageable drive demanded constant restraint, every decision shaped by ice, cold, and distance. Alone in the vehicle, she slowed her pace, aware that confidence mattered less than control. The journey quietly tightened.
I'm trying to thaw out my drone right now so I can get some drone shots of this gorgeous winter landscape, but it's pretty frozen. Look at that sunset, you guys! The colors are fantastic. Well, I just pulled over to fly my drone for the first time today after warming it up because it was frozen. Then when I went to fly it, the battery just completely depleted. I'm guessing that was because it was in freezing temperatures for a while. We're about 150 miles from Fairbanks, and I still have not decided if I'm gonna drive all the way there tonight. All right, we just hit negative 18 degrees. Ouch, this is the coldest weather I've ever experienced in my life. Yeah, negative 18, it's frigid. It hurts my hands. Crushing. God, so beautiful. Just hit negative 20. All right, you guys. So I think I've made a decision about what I'm gonna do tonight. The internet says that it is 6 degrees in Denali National Park right now. It's negative 15 right now, so we'll see if that's true. And if it is 6 degrees there, I'm going to pull over and sleep there. The temperature is supposed to just get warmer through the nights. I think it's going to go up to like 12 degrees. I could make it to Fairbanks tonight, but the reason I don't want to do that is two reasons. It's getting dark, and the darker it gets, the less easily I can see moose, and hitting one of those can be life-threatening. Another reason why I don't really want to go straight to Fairbanks is because I think when we get there, it's going to be negative 17 degrees, and because I've never tested my sleeping bag out in that weather yet, I don't really want to do that. Could just get a very cheap hotel for the night there, but if it's 6 degrees in Denali, we're just gonna do that. It is supposed to snow a little. I'll tell you what though, this road is clear as a mother. It is beautiful. I would even be willing to sleep in my sleeping bag at negative 10. I just don't want to go straight to negative 18. You should never do that with sleeping bags. Okay, the weatherman is playing games with me because it is not getting warmer. It's turning colder. Negative 24. Well, we just passed the entrance for Denali National Park, and it's negative 20. I don't know what is going on with that weather forecast. Okay, we went from like negative 22 to negative 13. We'll see. We'll see if it keeps going down. It is at negative 9 degrees right now. We're actually going down. 5 miles ago, we were at negative 20, right when I passed the Denali Park Road. If it actually goes down to the 5 degrees like the weather forecast said, it's going to be seriously blown. We might camp here because it is negative 4 degrees and I feel very comfortable in that temperature. So since it's supposed to snow tonight, I'm gonna put this Arctic frost cover thing over my front windshield. It's definitely still very cold out there because with the wind chill, it's making it negative 18. Usually I sleep with no socks, but it does feel pretty cold tonight, so I'm gonna put some fresh, clean wool socks on.
Near Denali, black ice erased any sense of margin. Equipment struggled in the cold, and even brief stops became uncomfortable. Rather than continue into darkness, Gina chose to stop and sleep inside the vehicle, managing warmth and fatigue while the temperature outside kept falling. Stopping reduced risk, but did not remove it.
There's snow road, you guys. There's snow road today. This is wild. There's a truck like 100 feet ahead of me right now. Cannot even see the truck. Super low visibility. God. Nobody is driving on this road today. God. Well, that was just weird. There was this person following me and I just pulled over to let them pass because that's what I always do, especially during weather like this. And when I went to pull over, they pulled over too, directly behind me. Okay, I guess I'll just keep on going. So I keep on going. Car starts moving again too, and probably 5 or 10 miles down the road, I was like, I do not want this car behind me anymore. So I pulled into this rest stop that I'm at right now. They pull into the rest stop, get right behind me, park their car, and I'm just sitting here like wondering like what are they gonna do? Then all of a sudden they drive away and then they turn around and start going the opposite direction. Honestly, weird. It makes it even weirder the fact that they didn't drive on and just keep on going the direction they were going, but they turned around. 30 more miles. We are almost there. Well, we are stuck behind this snowplow truck that's going about 25 miles per hour. Well, the snow blows behind the truck and just really impairs your visibility. I mean, look at this. There's a car right in front of me, but you can barely see it. Even with the car's blinkers on, can't really see it. Winter wonderland it is.
The next day, snowfall intensified and visibility nearly vanished. As Gina approached Fairbanks, another vehicle appeared behind her, stopping when she stopped, waiting when she waited. No signals, no explanation. It lingered just long enough to feel deliberate, as if its presence carried a purpose left unspoken. Eventually, the road opened, Fairbanks came into view, and she arrived safely, leaving the moment unresolved. Many viewers shifted focus from the cold itself to the unease created by being quietly followed without explanation. When nothing happens but intent feels present, how do you tell the difference between coincidence and something more? Hold on a sec. If you're enjoying this so far, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's continue. On January 5th, 2023, the YouTube channel Camper Vibe released a video documenting a 48-hour solo camping trip in southern England. The journey followed a woman camping alone in Daring Woods, also known as Screaming Woods, near the village of Pluckley in Kent. The channel focuses on solo camping, outdoor life, and quiet personal experiences in nature. This trip unfolded in a forest she didn't fully understand before nightfall.
Pluckley is Britain's most haunted village. In fact, with over 14 known ghosts, it has a spot in the Guinness Book of World Records confirming it's the most haunted place in the UK. Dinner tonight is going to be a simple affair. Meatballs and pasta out of a packet. The owls are out already. It's getting cold. There is a lot of noises in these woods. Sounds like kids screaming. That's just a train. Is it a bird or is it kids screaming? That's a bird. That's a gunshot. I don't know if you'll be able to hear a lot of this, it's pretty distant, but it sounds like kids screaming. Honestly, I've never known a woods with so many strange noises. It's not just your normal birds and stuff and planes, there's a lot of planes. There's like this weird... This is definitely odd. I've got no idea if you guys heard that or not, but honestly, I don't like it. It's not deer, like I know what deer sound like. I've spent so much time with deer.
As the first night set in, the forest revealed itself through sound rather than sight. Screams echoed through Daring Woods, distant, sharp, and impossible to identify with certainty. Sometimes they resembled a child, other times an injured animal. With no phone signal and no clear source, the darkness offered only unanswered noise. The sounds lingered, refusing to define themselves. Later that night, the fear moved closer.
Convinced there's been a person or persons. What the fuck is going on? That's just the owls. I didn't want to turn the light on earlier because I swear to God that was footsteps. I'm sure I can still hear footsteps. And trains.
Footsteps could be heard circling the hammock shelter in the early morning hours. They slowed, stopped, then continued again, close enough to feel deliberate. She remained motionless, choosing not to turn on a flashlight, aware that light might expose her presence more than provide clarity. Whatever was moving stayed just beyond confirmation.
It had been a long and mostly sleepless night, but with the weather looking okay, I wanted to make the most of my time. There is absolutely no signal or phone service in these woods whatsoever, but I could pick up the van's Wi-Fi. Look at that, the woods I was in last night, the creepy, noisy woods. You can book, it's so haunted, you can book a ghost tour. What on earth? Well, it's not every day you see an old truck in the middle of nowhere. I've got absolutely no idea how this old Bedford truck would have got here. I'll tell you what though, a bit of a clear out inside and it'd be a wicked place for a wild camp. Definitely reckon I could get my hammock in the corner up there and then across on the angle. What a cracking little spot to camp out that would be. Absolutely mental.
Daylight brought context instead of relief. Using Wi-Fi from her van, she searched the area and realized she had camped in Screaming Woods, a forest known for unsettling history and folklore. While nearby, she noticed an abandoned truck sitting deep in the woods, far from any accessible road. Its presence felt misplaced, reinforcing the unease left from the night before. Understanding the place only sharpened the discomfort. The second night was quieter, but no less unsettling. Without the sounds from before, her attention turned inward.
My current view as a lookout over camp. As you can imagine, knowing what I know now, being alone in the woods is a little bit eerie. I just want to quickly show you one thing. I think I got a shot of it last night in my petrified state when I was trying to be quiet. Let's see if I can find it in the dark. There's camp way over there, and as I came around the corner when I was walking about last night, oh, focus, tell me that that doesn't look like a child's face or two children. So as I came round, I had my head torch on and I walked like that and literally just jumped out of me.
Under the beam of a flashlight, the shapes of trees appeared distorted, one burned trunk resembling the faces of two children staring back. Whether illusion or coincidence, the image stayed with her. When the trip ended, no explanation followed. She left the forest shaken, unable to explain what she heard or why it felt intentional. Viewers were divided. Some blamed wildlife or imagination, while others believed the footsteps suggested a nearby human presence. When fear comes from what stays unseen, does knowing the truth matter? Or is uncertainty the real threat? On September 18, 2025, creators Jasko and Chris from the YouTube channel Jasko entered Devil's Forest, a location tied to occult rumors, disappearances, and violent history. The channel documents overnight investigations in allegedly haunted locations, often where isolation increases real-world risk. Their plan was to van camp near Devil's Pond and document whatever unfolded. From the moment they arrived, the forest felt anything but empty.
Yeah, it was very clearly a person standing there.
It looked like a hooded... That's it. That's it, right?
Wait, what?
Pasture.
It's really hard to see.
Pasture.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
After dark.
Yeah, right there.
Oh wait, okay, I see it now. What is that?
You
Oh,
wanna
that thing in the middle right there?
Yeah. So we were just driving. The van is right there. We were looking for a campsite. We're going up the road, and we saw what looked like someone standing. And as you can see, it still kind of does. I don't know if that's like some sort of fabric or whatever that is. I slammed on the brakes. We backed up. But the thing is, right when we saw that, we saw a flash of light as well, almost like someone taking a picture. So we just got out to check it out, but I figured we'd document this just in case. We're hearing some really strange noises. Now, okay, we thought it was a person, and if that's just like a jacket or whatever, that makes me feel a lot better. However, that doesn't explain the flash of light. It looked like it was moving. There's a bag there. Now, my big fear right now is, did someone just literally take this off?
While driving deeper into Devil's Forest looking for a place to stop, they noticed a human figure standing near the roadside. Moments later, a sudden flash of light appeared, as if someone had taken a photograph from the darkness. No explanation followed, and the road ahead remained silent. It was an early sign that they might not be alone. Shortly after, they discovered a soaked bag of personal belongings left deep in the forest. Inside were clothes, shoes, an old stuffed bear, and a camera that no longer worked.
Why is this wet like this? Okay, bro, I don't know. Was this here before the weekend? I mean, it's Sunday right now. That's really strange. Bro, this is like damp as shit.
What the hell? Alright, yeah, I don't know if we should be...
Oh, dude.
Is someone actually out here right now?
His face is like...
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Who is this person? Why is everything wet?
I don't know. Makes no sense. I mean, it's been raining, but not that much.
Oh, wait. I will never... Matthew 7... Whoa, whoa, whoa!
What is going on right now? Bro, we need to get out of here, like, ASAP. I just saw something big move right in front of me. It almost like a person, but there's no one there, bro.
Who's Matthew? Who's... Bro, did you throw something or was that something?
No, I didn't throw anything.
Huh?
I didn't throw anything.
Oh, I thought you threw something to like
No.
scare something off. I'm so uncomfortable right now. I'm just gonna open this quick and just check.
Oh, okay. There's a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah, there's shoes. There's a camera. It makes for the pictures, no?
Oh, the flat. That's the light we saw.
Shut the there's no way. No, there's no way. There's not even film in here.
Okay.
Or battery or anything. Let's take battery.
1940s.
It looks like a bear from the 1940s.
It probably is. Ooh. White duct tape.
This just looks like someone's personal stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave it.
Okay.
Nearby, disturbing written messages suggested guilt and regret, but offered no clarity about who had left them behind. The forest wasn't just quiet, it was unsettlingly personal. Later that night, Jasko began investigating the trails alone.
Okay, well, here's the thing. I don't plan on being long. Okay. I just kind of want to see if maybe the spirits like me being out here with night vision, the gun with me in case anything happens. So this is the Devil's Forest, guys. It constantly like feels like something is like walking behind me, which is so freaky. Dog. Yes. It sounded like something was just charging at me. Like right here. Guys, I'm sorry for screaming. That genuinely sounded like something charged at me. Sorry.
Occult activity.
Chris? Spirit box just said occult activity.
Mysterious.
It's very mysterious. Thank you, spirits. I'm hearing something walking in the distance. Okay. This built
1800s.
18. Okay, so something happened in the 1800s, clearly. All right, how about this? I brought a rock with me because sometimes it's a little hard to get the gun ready. I have a rock. I'm gonna throw this rock. I want you to throw a rock back at me. Kobe, go ahead. Whoa, what the? Yo. Correct. Okay, thank you. How about this?
Witch's portal.
Cool. A lot of people that died in the water here, they believed were witches. It's a crazy story. A lot. That was a clap right behind me. That was a clap like right here. Chris! Bro, that was right behind me. What is going on here? That's crazy. All right. Let's keep going. That sounded like something just like... Guys, it sounded like right behind me.
Investigate what happened here.
Investigate what happened? I'm trying... Who's following me? Okay, I'm hearing some weird noises right now. I just heard my name being called from down the trail by Chris. But Chris is in that direction. Chris? But if he's down there, then... What the f***? Yo! Who's down there? I'm going back. I definitely just heard my name. Sound like Jazz. And it definitely sounded like Chris. Oh my God.
As he continued, sudden sounds broke the silence. Something rushing through the darkness, clapping noises responding behind him, and then a voice calling his name. The voice sounded exactly like Chris. Moments later, they confirmed Chris was still at the van. That was when uncertainty turned into genuine fear.
We're about to do an SS method. When you come to an area like this with so much dense history, tragic history, and you find a chair near a body of water where it's rumored that many bodies have been found. So we're thinking max 15 minutes. So Chris, ask the questions, whatever you want regarding, okay? 3, 2, and 1. See us move. Oh my God.
Make a noise in the direction you're standing and I'll watch.
Die.
Did you die in the water? Can you confirm that?
Close. Closer.
Oh my God. That was a fucking girl screaming. What is out here, guys? Can you guys tell Jazz what I'm hearing? Who just screamed? Bro. Okay, so I just heard it on everything. a girl or a female scream come from there. 2 things just got thrown in the water. I don't know what's going on. I just want to let you know that there's shit happening around us. And if it keeps getting crazy, you can go ahead. I just want to let you know there's stuff happening. Are you guys throwing rocks or something in the water to get our attention?
No. Come closer.
Where do you want me to go?
Close. Please help. Listen.
I'm listening.
It's around. Stop you. Vicious.
Hello?
I'm going to hurt.
You're gonna hurt us? Why do you want to hurt us?
No to that.
Do you not like us being out here?
No to that. It's
You want us to
the second time you
leave?
said that.
We'll get out of here if you want us to leave. Just tell us. Another noise out there.
Leave.
Oh, behind us, behind us, behind us.
That's me.
That's crazy. You just said that's me. Is there anything that we need to know about tonight that we need to be aware of? You guys are moving around like crazy in the water.
This is my house.
Can you tell us where we should go tonight to explore? Are there any trails, any places in the forest we should go visit? That'd be interesting. Whoa, whoa.
Girl,
Who was that? It's right in front of us, guys. There's so much stuff going on.
don't move.
Okay, I'm not moving.
Warn.
Are we in danger right now? I see eyes.
Shut up.
There's something right behind us. I see eyeballs.
Hold on, I can't
staring
hear. I
right-
can't hear.
Bro, there's something right behind us.
What?
Do you see that? Right there. Weird noises right now. It's moving. It's looking around at us.
At Devil's Pond, they attempted the Estes method. During the session, a scream echoed from the direction of the water. Through the spirit box, a threatening message followed, warning of harm. As the investigation continued, reflective eyes appeared in the surrounding brush, watching silently from the darkness. The situation felt increasingly confrontational.
I just heard some weird noises outside. I just want to do a quick perimeter check. I didn't want to freak you out by opening the door, so I'm just gonna.
Good, bro. I'll watch out the window.
Okay. Wait a second. Hold on. Can you guys see that? Guys, there's a handprint right where I thought I heard something.
Probably should go back outside if there's something out there.
No, I'm good to stay in here the rest of the night. I really don't mind, but
I just woke up because I just heard some tapping on the window behind me. And I just swear to God, I just saw a shadow or something walk by the windshield. So I'm sure there's not somebody out here. I don't know. This is just odd.
Chris,
Yo,
did you hear that?
yeah, what was that?
What was that?
That was so loud. Dude, look around, please. Don't shut. There's someone outside right now.
Bro, it sounded like glass shattering.
That was so loud.
Okay, I'm gonna go check outside. I don't know what that could have been. That genuinely sounded like glass, bro. Like, where the hell is it? Chris? Chris?
Yeah,
Oh, there you go.
I just saw eyeballs up there. It was right on the side of the road.
To the left or to the right?
The left side.
Something there?
I don't know.
Chris, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Is there really someone out here messing with us?
No shot.
Oh! Whoa!
Okay.
Okay, get in the van. Get in the van. Get in the van. No. Chris. That was a gunshot. That was a gunshot. Did you see anything?
There's a light. There's a fucking light right there.
Oh shit! No, there's someone out there. That's a light. That's a fucking light. It's moving. Chris, it's moving. There's someone outside the van right now.
I don't see anything moving. I don't see anything.
You don't see it anymore?
No. It's like going. There's no. I don't see anything.
Into the van to rest, the tension escalated. A large handprint appeared on the vehicle where none had been earlier. Soon after, a violent noise rang out nearby, like breaking glass. Then, in the early morning hours, a gunshot echoed close to the van. Flashlight beams began moving through the trees toward them. Fearing armed individuals were approaching, Jasko and Chris immediately started the engine and fled Devil's Forest without hesitation. The investigation ended in chaos, driven purely by survival. Viewers were divided. Some believed the voices, threats, and timing pointed to something paranormal. Others argued the most alarming factor was human presence, weapons, movement, and deliberate intimidation in a remote forest. If Devil's Forest is haunted, whatever lives there never needed to show itself. That night, the most dangerous presence wasn't unseen. It was armed, alert, and close enough to force an escape. On September 6, 2023, a solo van lifer from the YouTube channel Nomadic Introvert ended her day during Labor Day in a quiet, nearly empty parking lot. Her channel is built around calm, minimalist van life and strict personal routines. That night felt routine and controlled, until isolation, silence, and a single moment of inattention turned the van into a vulnerable space.
I found this empty parking lot. Nobody was here. It was in a pretty populated area, so I didn't think nothing of it when I parked. So I prepared to take a nap. I cracked the window to get that nice little breeze, and I left my curtains open so that I can see out of my front windshield in the event that I feel like something is up. While I was laying there, something told me to get up. It wasn't because I heard a noise or anything. It was just like a gut feeling, like, get up. Look outside.
The lot was still. No traffic. No voices. Inside the van, she prepared to rest, believing the day was over. Then a sudden sense of unease broke that calm, strong enough to pull her upright. There was no clear reason, only the feeling that something outside the van no longer felt safe. That feeling arrived before the danger did. Moments later, the threat took shape.
And when I looked outside, I saw a white male approaching my van, headed straight towards my passenger side, and proceeded to walk around the back of my van and towards the driver's side door. And as he slowly approached the driver's side door, I hopped back, I shut the side window, I locked the additional driver's side lock just in time. No sooner after I locked it, he grabbed the driver's side handle and began to violently shake it, trying to open my door.
A man was moving directly toward the van, not wandering, not distracted. As he reached the door, she reacted on instinct, engaging the interior lock just in time. His hand grabbed the handle and shook it hard, testing the barrier between them. In that silence, the van stopped feeling like shelter.
After I locked the interior lock, he grabbed the handle and started to try to open my door. Now, were my doors locked? I can't tell you, fam. That's the first mistake. I always lock my door when I park, whether I'm in a place where I know the area or whether I'm in a place where I don't know the area. The first thing I do when I cut my engine is lock the door. What happened was when he was shaking the handle, when I ran up to lock the additional interior lock, I looked at my dashboard and I didn't see that red light blinking, which indicated to me that all the doors were locked. I remember after locking that additional locking, backing up. As I was backing up, I looked at the dashboard and I did not see that red light flashing, which means I don't think I locked the doors. When I didn't see that red light flashing, I wasn't sure. So I backed up to look for my key. I went to this table right here. It was closed. And I was like, crap, because that's where I normally put my key. I always put my key there, with the exception of that day, me breaking character. That's the second time I broke character. The first time I broke character is when I didn't see that red light flashing on the dashboard, which indicates all the doors were locked. So I know for a fact I didn't hit that lock button. So I'm looking. It took about 8 seconds. Throwing stuff. I found the key on top of the green container, and the only reason why I couldn't see it because my Yeti strap was covering it, and I had threw this top on top of the key. So when I grabbed the key, as I jumped in the front seat, he was still shaking the door handle trying to get in. Before I sat down, it was like one motion. I jumped, put the key in ignition, turned it, and sat down. Once I cranked up my van, he stopped shaking my driver's side handle, which means he didn't know I was in here, which blows my mind. How do you not know I'm not in here? When you were coming up on this side window, I slammed it shut. You didn't hear it?
When the man stepped away, fear didn't fade. It sharpened. She realized how narrowly the situation had turned. Breaking her routine earlier may have left the door unsecured, and a delay of seconds could have changed everything. Shaken but unharmed, she later shared the lesson that defined the night. Isolation removes second chances, and routine is often the only protection. Viewers emphasized vulnerability over mystery, warning that isolation and broken routines are exactly what real-world threats wait for. The night ended without violence, but when danger comes quietly, how many warnings do you get before it's already too late? On July 14, 2025, a solo explorer from Mountain West Productions followed a strange formation spotted on Google Earth into a remote mountainside. The channel documents forgotten places across the American West. Accompanied only by his dog, Greta, curiosity slowly gave way to unease.
So, we're at our mark. I'd say this is very likely to be black bear scat. I mean, feel the hair in it? It's pretty thick and knotty. I believe that's what this is. Yeah, definitely black bear scat. We found another really good bone pile. There's actually a claw fragment right in that. You can see that's a claw. The map's taken me northwest, and above this boulder batholith is the disturbed earth and strange structure. I think we got to break through these boulders, hit that ridge, follow the ridge. That should help us a bit on our elevation gain as far as how much elevation gain per foot, per mile. I'm really interested to see who was up here and what sort of stuff's going on up on this ridge line. You leading the way, Greta?
Early into the hike, warning signs appeared. Fresh animal traces and scattered remains suggested the area was active. The quiet felt heavy, as if something nearby was watching rather than hiding. The trail continued deeper.
I smelled, see, I'm downwind, wind's blowing me that way, and I had a change in smell, like something's dead. I wouldn't be surprised if there's, what is that? See that tree up there? There's a animal carcass somewhere around here. So I noticed it, and it takes a lot for that piney sagebrush smell to get covered up. This looks almost like an old trail. Tell you what, looks like lightning struck this. It really does. This used to be a big tree. How gnarly all this brush looks. But you can see, lightning struck this dead down the center, because it's burnt from the inside.
A faint smell lingered in the air, difficult to ignore. Burned and damaged trees stood nearby, marking the landscape with signs of past violence. This didn't feel like a place meant for lingering, but the discoveries didn't stop there.
See the different mineral bands in there? Right where they cut it too. It's all iron oxide. So we're getting close to whatever the heck's hiding up here. Oh yeah, plain as day. Look at this. These are old nails. This is very old. Peanuts. Look at this. This was a real deal mine up here. Dextron transmission fluid. So this isn't our Google Earth find. I checked Onyx and we're still a few hundred feet away. Look at these nails. They're huge. Wow, it's crazy looking. Yeah, look at this. Right into the rock. What'd you say that is? A claim marker? Because they core bored that. See how it's a perfect circle? That looks like it's about, oh, I don't know, probably from the 70s. This is the quartz they were after. You see how there's a little oxidization or that rust patina in this? And the little rosy colors?
Old metal debris and mining markers emerged from the ground. These weren't random remains. Someone had worked here with purpose, long enough to leave lasting marks behind. And then, something unexpected appeared.
What is that? It's like an old cabin. This was a mine. This was like a mountain man's mine. There's stuff all over. Someone was definitely living up here. Look how many different mattresses there are. Oh, that's wild. There was some sort of electricity up here. This is really cool though. This is fabric. There's cloth on this table. Wonder if there's anything in this cabinet. It's an actual mirror here. Nothing. See this? There was a jar. But look at the beds. There were at least 3 guys here. See that? See, more quartz. They're mining gold up here. So they drove in here some way, but I lost the trail. I couldn't find a road to get to this. It looks like it's a wagon seat. And you can tell this actually is probably way older, because that's a tiny bed frame. Very tiny. This might be 1920s, 30s. There's a gutter.
Hidden among massive boulders sat an old cabin. Inside were signs of repeated use, not a single visit. The space felt paused in time, as if people had left without planning to. The most dangerous area lay ahead.
So look at this. This was the hut. And there's a mine back in here. It's a tunnel under the freaking boulders. What do you smell? Oh, there's a deer leg in here. Something lives in this one. We're not gonna get in a fight with that. Whatever's bringing deer in here. It's almost all burnt. Smoky quartz. See that? It's black quartz. That is cool. The whole side of this is. They must have been pulling gold out of this. Old metal. Three. Not seeing any cool things. Oh, look at this. So they broke this rock. 4. Oh yeah, there's a labyrinth. That's crazy. Yeah, we'll mark this because I don't know where this is or how to get out. I know this is my tunnel, and I'm not getting lost in a mine. Get out of here.
A mine entrance opened beneath unstable rock. Inside were signs of recent animal presence and narrow paths leading deeper underground. Greta stopped and refused to continue. Recognizing the danger, the explorer turned back and left the site. The scale and conditions suggest long-term use, not a forgotten or accidental location. If this place was truly abandoned, why did it still feel occupied? On December 19, 2025, a ride from high gear unfolded in the mountains of Italy. The channel documents real off-road journeys, unfiltered, unscripted, and often unpredictable. What began as a smooth ascent, filled with speed and confidence, gradually narrowed into quieter paths, where the presence of people, history, and boundaries began to shape the ride in unexpected ways.
Okay, it is clean something.
What the You're moving a whole way. Wild blood going. Oh. Yes, oh my god. To. Ajde, zdaj gasa, gre. Slowly.
Yeah, man. So, Weaver, somewhere there now. Yeah, before I mean. And now we came all the way through the valley and up that hill.
So beautiful. Yes, I can see the seaside. I don't know if you can see it. Yep. Oh my gosh.
The ride opens with motion and momentum. Engines pull hard as the riders climb, lifting their front wheels and riding the slope with ease. The road feels open, almost inviting, and the focus stays on balance, control, and the simple thrill of forward movement. But elevation brings more than just better views.
Hello! Wrong way! Wrong way! Ooh, Kratome. The tunnel. Let's take a look of the tunnel.
Shame out, shame out.
So, here was crazy war for the territory. People were so smart, they were killing each other for some person kill, you know.
In the hills, man.
A lot of innocent soldiers, man. A lot of innocent soldiers been killing each other here for some president motherfucking politics, man. Still, they do kill each other, man. Buy a dirt bike and live your life, man. Yeah, yeah.
Higher up, the group slows near old military tunnels carved into the mountainside. The surroundings feel heavier here. The riders acknowledge the past tied to the land, and the pace naturally drops, as if the mountain itself demands more awareness. Not long after, the trail leads somewhere more personal.
Holy shit! Oh, cesta, huh?
They put this seat so you don't hurt yourself.
Yes, they prepared this for us. Čas greva. Ja sam u zelo nelagodnem položaju.
Oh.
A kleja, a? Vikar! Midva greva klele gor. A ja, bradi gledal? A ja, ne. Sem mislil.
Ne, tle so rekli, da se vozijo.
Po potkah. Ne vem, če je tu potka. To so take skale, da bolj nas uničujejo kamini.
A ja?
Ja.
Aha. To je privat zemljišče.
Aha.
A ne?
Možno. Slovensko privat.
Činsko.
A tako. Lep dan.
Ja.
Near a small residential stretch, a local woman approaches and speaks with the group. Her words are controlled, but her displeasure is clear. She explains that the path crosses private land. The riders listen, exchange a few calm sentences, and choose to turn back.
Ah, no!
The ride continues elsewhere, more technical, more demanding, ending not in speed but in effort and quiet understanding. Nothing escalated, but the moment quietly defined where freedom meets responsibility. When adventure reaches lived-in ground, should momentum yield to the unseen lines drawn there? That's all for tonight's video. Which encounter gave you chills? Let us know in the comments below. Got your own experience? We want to hear it. And whatever you do, don't miss what's coming next.